welcome to a must-seen broadcast of Intuitive Insights Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of Intuitive Insights. I'm opening the queue. The queue is officially open for personal reads. We got a poll going on. I'm opening the poll. Please check out the poll. The poll is open. Please check out the poll. Everything is good. The queue is open. I believe it's open. I believe so. Let me see here. It should be open. But I'm going to make sure it's open. I'm going to make sure. Now, come on now. Chat. This chat needs to open up. Okay, it's going to be a little bit, the chat, but I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. I'll make it work. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. The queue is open. The queue is open. If anyone wants to read, the queue is open. Just to make sure. Oh, man. Let's see if I can get this to open up. Now, the queue is open. If you do want to get a personal read, it's going to be hashtag exclamation point join new subscriber with your question or general. If you want to get a paid read, exclamation point join paid with your question and your option or general. Let me verify your payment, and then we can get you taken care of for a paid read. Welcome in to Intuitive Insights Tarot. I am here today doing personal reads, getting some things taken care of here. So welcome in. Welcome in, all 10. Go ahead and hit a thumbs up button. Let the algorithm know that you like the channel. Give it a thumbs up so I can boost it up and recommend it to everybody. While you're here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by June. I think I can make it happen. Right now I'm at 130 something. If I can make it happen. Any of the 18 that are here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We got Robert. What's happening, Robert? What's happening? Is that what you want me to call you? Robert? We got Robert in the chat. What's happening, Robert? Let me know where you're coming from in the world, where you're at. I like to know where my collective is at in the world, what they got going on in the world. So, if anyone does need a personal read, exclamation point join, new subscriber. Once you subscribe, I can get you a free read with a general or question. Or you can do a yes or no question. If you are a returning person here, returning a patron on the channel, and you enjoy the channel, exclamation point join with your paid option, and we can take care of it that way. If you are a moderator in the background, moderators, you get free reads regardless. You jump the line. Yes. And how is your day going? My day is going good. Not bad. A little slow this morning, but seeing what's out here on the YouTube, seeing what's happening. You know, keeping the business moving forward. Earlier, I was on my other channel a little while ago. Intuitive Insights Guitar. I was on that channel, writing some new music, singing some songs and things like that. So please do check that out, Robert. Intuitive Insights with 2 S's, Guitar. And subscribe over there for all things music. This is all things tarot. So let's jump right in. Let's see what the vibe is. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's pull a few cards. Let's see what the energy is. Let's see if anyone needs a read or anything like that. So let's see what the vibe is here. Let's take a look for the Tuesday vibe. Please check out the poll. I got a poll going on. Please check that out. I got a poll going on. Let me see here. I'm going to close the queue and I'm going to reopen it. For some reason it didn't confirm. There we go. The queue is open. There we go. Please, please, please check out the poll if you get a chance. Check out the poll. The poll is very valuable because it does help me out understand what days y'all like on the channel. What days you like, what days you don't like. It lets me know what content is hitting, what content isn't hitting. It lets me know. So please check out that poll. It really helps me out. Okay, we got some energy here today. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Knave of Wands forward. We got the Lovers reversed. So somebody here is nurturing their choices. They're nurturing their choices. But are they loving the choices they're making? Are you loving the choices you're making? Have a good day and a good night. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one, Robert. If you're around, stick around. Anyone else, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button for me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Get yourself a new subscriber read. If you are getting a paid read, I recommend the Cash App. But Buy Me a Coffee does work also for some of my people overseas. They do help out. The quickest and easiest way that people do get a read or look for clarification is the Moon Oracle card. They're cost efficient, they're friendly, they're $5, cost efficient. $5 Moon Oracles. A Moon Oracle card can give you that confirmation you need or that clarification you need. The cheap, easy, quick $5 card. Yes or no questions also. $3 yes or no questions. Those are also pretty cost efficient with things going up in the world. I know gas right now is $4 a gallon where I'm at. So things are up. So what we got here? I got the Knight of Cups forward. The Sun is reversed. The Knave of Swords is forward. And the King of Cups is forward. So what it looks like is, are you loving the choices you're making? Are you loving the choices that you are making and the direction you're headed in? Because it feels like there's no light on this path. There's no light on this path that you're taking. You're seeing the other side of this that could come out. You're seeing the other side of what you could get, what could be there. And you're really stepping it up with your cups. You're really trying to fill your cups from a masculine standpoint. You're really filling your cups. You're really putting your foot down and understanding that you can't keep moving the way you're moving. The choices you're making are depleting you, not giving you the direction you need, and they're not putting you in the right direction that you need to be in. So let's get some clarifiers here. Let's get a card in this Lovers reversed. Let's see what we got here in this Lovers reversed. Stick around, everybody. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and grab yourself a personal read. Exclamation point join, either free or paid. And I can get you a read. Let's get a card on this Lovers. You got the Ten of Cups. I don't see a blockage here though. I don't see any blockage. No blockage here with this, with your choices. You are putting your feminine energy in. Really trying to put your emotions into this. You got the Five of Pens, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So somebody here is looking for answers, but they're laying something to rest. And it could be a belief or a way that you're making choices. You're laying to rest. But you also got a lot of things going on, and you're starting to look at this and see you're picking one thing out of that and starting to nurture it, starting to cultivate it, and starting to really push it forward. Instead of tapping into everything at once, you're doing a little bit at a time. A little bit here, a little bit there, but you're not. But what you're doing is you're starting to look at one area. Hey, this area I'm gonna focus on today. This area I'll focus on at this time. You're narrowing it down instead of doing 5 things. Instead of having 5 things, you're narrowing it down. Hey, Roger, welcome back. Welcome back, Roger. Where are you at in the world? Where's your country? Where are you at in the world? Are you in the States? Are you overseas? I am here in Michigan. Y'all can call me Sean. I am here in the States. I am here in Michigan. Let's pull a card of the sun. Well, the sun, you're looking at things in a different light, a different perspective. You're starting to see things from someone else's point of view with the Hangman reversed. You got the Musician reversed. So where's your spark? Are you really putting spark energy, your energy, where's your energy going? Because you're not, you got a path you got to take. You got a choice you got to make. And it doesn't look like you're making that choice. It does not look like you're making that choice that you need to make. Let's see if we can get another card on this 2 of swords here. Spirit, I'm calling all my spirit guides. I'm calling my angel guides. I need to know about this 2 of swords. What's up with this 2 of swords reversed for the collective, for the energy here? What is up with this 2 of swords reverse energy? Okay, you got the sun now. Now the sun's forward. Okay, now the sun is forward. So you're starting to look at things from a different perspective, from someone else's point of view. Maybe it's your significant other. You're starting to see things from their point of view, or somebody else's. And once you start taking this path that you need to take and start making this choice you need to make, and start figuring out what choice you need to make, there's going to be positive light here for you. There's going to be some positive light. You're going to be able to make choices, with masculine choices that you need to make. You're going to be able to make these choices. You're going to be able to put your foot down and start making these choices. Start making yourself make these choices. But you're still cultivating this Pentacles, because you got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So it's like, are you really tapping into the things that you know you can do here? You got Temperance forward. So it's like, you're trying to be in this flow, in this positive flow. But I still see you got some doubt about things. You got some doubt about things. Like I said, you're starting to see you're starting to see the other side. You're starting to see what the outcomes are. You're starting to see maybe in your dreams. You're starting to see the outcomes of things. You're starting to see what things could happen. You got Death here, but it's reversed. So I don't see a new beginning here yet. I don't see an ending. You're not ending something. But you do have the 3 of Swords. So you got some anguish, you got some heartache in your heart. You got some heartache. Where's your peace in your heart? Where's your peace? Now you got the Star here, forward. So there is some positive light here. There's some positive light on this situation. But you feel stuck. You feel trapped. You feel trapped in a situation here. Let's see here. Let's take a look here. See if we can get a card here, Spirit. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, are you fully open to balancing your life, balancing this out, really moving forward and balancing everything that you need to balance and in the right direction here? There is forward movement for you. There's forward movement for you. But at the same time, yeah, I see forward movement here. There's forward movement here into calmer seas with the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So you're moving into calmer seas, but still, are you really tapping into yourself? Are you tapping into your intuition, those gut feelings? Are you tapping into those and really making the choice that you need to make? Because there's a choice you need to make here, and it looks like you've been putting it off for a little while. And it's affecting your joy, your happiness. It's affecting who you are as a person. It's affecting your joy and happiness here. So that's the message that I have for you here today for the collective energy here. Somebody seems like they need to make a choice. And that choice they need to make can really help them get back their happiness, their joy, their peace, can really bring them back to a state of comfort here. If they make that choice. Right now, that choice they're making, they haven't made it, and it's been a while that you haven't made that choice. So we got one person in the chat. If you feel inclined to grab yourself a read, you can donate to the channel, or you can get a subscriber read, which is a free read, just by in the chat, type in !join, new subscriber, or type in !join paid read, and you can grab yourself a read either way. If you become a moderator, you can get a free read by becoming a moderator. Now, I do want to mention, any of your paid reads any of your dollar donations that you donate to the channel will get you entered in for a chance to win a $65 value of a full free read. Those do go about 45 to an hour. They are very, very, very detailed, and I take my work very seriously. I take it very seriously. This is my time and energy and effort that I put into this, and a lot of people do not understand. There is a lot that goes in to, a lot of energy that goes into doing a tarot read or any type of read. There is a lot of energy that goes into that. A lot of mental energy, a lot of focus, a lot of clarity that goes into it. It isn't just sitting down and flipping cards. It's not. There's a lot of energy that goes into this. You can really get burned out very quick. So that's why you see a lot of people that they'll clear the air. They'll clear the air with sage and stuff. They'll clear the air. A lot of energy. So I work with a lot of energy. So I understand. I work with energy. But the most efficient and cost-friendly way to help the channel out is by getting yourself a Moon Oracle card. Just a quick $5 Moon Oracle card. Get you a nice clarification here, clarifier. Because sometimes we're just looking for the clarifiers. We're just looking to clarify what's going on in our life. We don't want to know everything. Maybe we already know what's going on. Maybe we already know. Maybe we just want confirmation to see if we're right. We just want to see what's going on. So that is a cost-efficient, friendly way to help the channel out if you feel inclined. All the links are in the description down below for the Cash App or the Buy Me a Coffee. At this time, I do prefer the Cash App. It's more streamlined. It does work a little better. But I'm open to that Buy Me a Coffee also. So let's pull some affirmation cards. Today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. Today I am glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge. Today I am curious. Today I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. Welcome in. Hit that sub up button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel. Get yourself a subscriber read. Free one, that is. Today I will look ahead. Today I will see my future. It is a beautiful life, and I am looking forward to it. Today I am kind. Today I will make this day count. I will do something kind for someone. Today I am resourceful. Today I will turn anything into an opportunity. For somebody out there, making opportunities happen. Opportunities will not happen unless you step your foot forward and you put your energy out there. For me, I feel it's 50-50 with the universe. You don't put effort in, the universe isn't going to put effort back to you. Sitting on your ass isn't going to get nowhere. If you step up and you hop on your YouTube channel, you do what you got to do, you get out, even if you're playing music, you get out there and busk, you get out there in the community, you do something, you get your foot moving forward, you are 10 steps ahead of the person just sitting on their ass on the couch or laying in bed. You are 10 steps ahead of them. You are 10 steps ahead of them already. For me, I'm 10 steps of the lazy person laying on their couch right now, not doing nothing. I am 10 steps ahead by showing up to the YouTube. By putting my energy into it and showing up, I am 10 steps ahead already. Today, I will not be critical. Today, I will not be critical of my appearance or actions. I am perfect the way I am. Evan, looking at the person in the mirror and loving the person you see. Loving the person that you see, loving the appearance, loving yourself. Maybe you have a beard, or maybe you don't, maybe you're a female, and you're putting on makeup and stuff like that, making yourself look pretty and things like that. You know what I mean? Those things are material things that you don't need them. But if you look at make yourself look good and you feel good about yourself, you can start loving yourself when you feel good about yourself. You have a better confidence, you have a better attitude, a better perspective of yourself. Once you start looking good, start feeling good, and sometimes with people, they deplete energy to the point where we don't want to feel good about ourselves. We don't care about our appearance. We don't care about how we look. We let ourselves go a little bit. And we feel that way where we feel depleted to the point where we don't want to do anything. We don't want to get up. We don't want to do anything. We don't want to fix our appearance. We don't want to put on the makeup. We don't want to have that. Also want to make yourself feel good and have that joy and charisma about yourself while taking care of your kid. So somebody here, yep, you got the two of clubs here reversed. Yeah, somebody here has got a choice they got to make. And that goes back to the other card I pulled, the two of swords. You got a choice you got to make. You're trying to balance your work, trying to balance everything. And you got some choices you got to make. You got a forward card, the six of diamonds here. It looks like there's an imbalance here of giving and receiving. Maybe you're doing too much giving and not enough receiving. It does talk about your wealth here. And when you talk about wealth, that doesn't mean just money. Wealth can be growth. It can be knowledge. It doesn't always mean material things when you talk about wealth. It doesn't mean all material. You got this Queen of Diamonds here, which is reversed. The feminine energy here. You're planning, you're doing work, you're putting in, you're empowering others at the moment. There's forward movement here. I see you're nurturing something. You're planning and you're nurturing with this here. You're trying to balance this. You're trying to balance it. You got a forward card. You got the 10 of clubs here. But you're overwhelmed. You feel like you got a lack of support. You're not able to let people know your frustrations or stress your opinions. You feel like you have that lack of support there. You got the 5 of hearts here. I mean, this is a call to self-care. Maybe you got. It looks like you got some missed opportunities here because you're overwhelmed. You got some missed opportunities because you haven't made a choice that you need to make. But there is a call for you to self-heal, to forgiveness, a path to forgiveness here, to forgive yourself. We got the Ace of Spades here, which is forward. You're finding some clarity. You're finding truth here with the forgiveness. There is a change coming. There's new beginning and then opportunities coming your way. But you got to make this choice. You got to make the choice. So if you want to tap into that energy and you want to see what choices you need to make or what your angels and spirit guides want you to know, things like that, I can get you a Moon Oracle card. I can get you a reading. I can get you some clarifiers. Just let me know. Either it's going to be exclamation point join, new subscriber with your question or general, or it's going to be exclamation point join paid with your donation and your option, and I can get that taken care of for you for a read. It's just going to be a quick general overview, see what the energy is, see what's going on for you, see what your angels and your guides want you to know that are around you, see what your spirit wants you to know from there. If anyone does want to grab a read, please let me know at this time if you are in need of a read. Please let me know if you do want to get a read. Please, please, please do let me know. The floor is open. You can be the first one to grab a read. Let me know where you're coming from in the world. What country you in, what state you in. Yeah, you're not letting something go. You're not letting something go. Again, not letting something go. You're not putting your feminine energy into this. You feel like your feminine energy is depleted. You feel like your cup's empty. You can't fill from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot. You got some negative energy around this. Some negative energy. Meditation can really boost your energy. Really give you that clarifiance that you need to really help you out. You're making good choices. It looks like you can make good choices with the King of Wands. You're able to make good choices, but you feel like you're out of sync. You're out of sync right now. You're not in sync with the things around you that you need to do. You're not in sync with your own world. You're out of it for a minute. You fell out of touch. You got to pick yourself back up and get back in the game. And sometimes that's easier said than done. Easier said than done. You know? So, if anyone wants to grab a personal read, please let me know. If you want to grab a personal read, I'm going to be around about another hour or so. So if you want to grab a read, let me know. Any of your paid donations will go towards a chance to win a $65 value of a full free read. So please, please, please do let me know. And I really think I'm going on at the wrong times. I really got to say it. I think I am going on at the wrong times. And it's been dead lately on my channel. It's been dead lately. I feel like I'm going on at the wrong times. Some days are great. Others, not so great. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to Intuitive Insights. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you're coming from in the world. Where's your homeland at in the world? Let me know. And I can grab you a read if you want. I do want to say thank you for everybody that's here. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I do want to let you know, do not drink and drive. Do not drink and drive. Go ahead and grab yourself a cab. Grab yourself an Uber or a Lyft. Call your neighbor. Hey, call the bartender to give you a ride home if you need. Ask the bartender for a ride. Do not drink and drive. If you had 1 beer, 2 beers, even if you had a sip of beer, do not get in that vehicle and drive. Throw your keys to the bartender and tell him, do not let you drive. Find a different way home. Do not drink and drive today on St. Patty's Day. All the luck of the Irish, the goodness, the luck. Hell yeah. The luck of the Irish. I got a little Irish in me. You know that feisty Irish, the fighting Irish, the feisty Irish. You know, I got a little bit in me, some Irish in me. So, if anyone wants to grab a read on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful St. Patty's Day, go ahead and let me know. I can get you a read. I can get you a wonderful St. Patty's Day read. I'm going to go ahead and change this mug up. See if this helps. It is St. Patty's Day. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me change this up. Hold on a minute. St. Patrick's Day read. There we go. We got it in. We got that updated. It should be updated now for a wonderful thing there. Yeah, for St. Patrick's Day. Let me know what plans you got for St. Patrick's Day. What are your plans? What you got going on later for your plans? What are your plans for St. Patrick's Day? What are your plans for St. Patrick's Day? Let me know down in the chat what your plans are. You going out? Are you going out getting yourself your green beer? Are you hanging out at home? What's going on? What you got going on for St. Patrick's Day? What y'all got going on for St. Patrick's Day? Anything special? Any things you got going on? What you got going on for St. Patrick's Day? Anybody? Woo! Where is everybody today? Where is everybody? It's the afternoon hour. Where is everybody? You getting your corned beef today? Corned beef and cabbage? You getting your corned beef and cabbage today? What about your roast beef? Getting your roast beef, your corned beef and cabbage? Hell yeah, getting that corned beef and cabbage. Oh yeah. Nice corned beef and cabbage today, huh? Let me know where you're coming from in the world, where you're stationed at on this wonderful St. Patrick's Day. If it is the next day, hopefully you had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Again, do not drink and drive. Do not drink and drive. If you had a sip of beer, if you're tipsy, whatever, get in the back. Do not drive. Let the bartender have your keys. Do not drive. Call your mother, your father, your grandmother. Call your uncle 10 doors down or 2 states over. No, I do not want to drive. Call a cab. Do something. Walk home if you have to. Do not drink and drive. It will cost you in the end, detrimentally, your health, your finances, your spirit. It will cost you your own dignity and shame. It will cost you very heavily. It will weigh on your soul. Your soul will not thank you. If you drink, get a ride or stay home. So, if anyone wants to grab a read, let me know if you want to grab a read, a personal read. That is a personal read. I said a personal read. On this wonderful St. Patrick's Day, top of the morning, top of the afternoon to ya. Top of the afternoon to ya. Look at the Irish, boy. Look at the Irish. The wee bits of the afternoon. Welcome in, Moonlight. Welcome in. What's happening with you? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you got some plans later. After you get off work, you got some plans later for St. Patrick's Day. What's happening with you? What's happening in your neck of the woods? How are things going on your channel? How are things going over there? Things looking good for you over there, Moonlight? On your channel? Oh, I'm not bad. I'm not bad today. Kind of slow, but I'm not bad. I really think I've been going on at the wrong times. Because some days are really great. Others are slow. Really think I'm going on at the wrong times right now. But I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to get a flow going. Trying to figure it out. Get a nice flow. Trying to figure it out. Get in my flow again. Welcome in, everybody. Go ahead and grab yourself a personal read. Have a seat. Grab yourself a personal read. Go ahead and stick around a little while. Grab yourself a personal read at the time. If anyone has any questions about tarot, you have any questions on how tarot works, what tarot is, please don't hesitate. I'm here to educate the masses. I'm here to educate the masses on different things. I'm here to educate. So if you want to know how tarot works, you want to know how things work, I'm here to educate. I'm here to educate. I'm here to educate. You know, I'm here to really educate. So I'm here to educate. I'm here to move forward. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, this looks like no one's on. Hey, there we go. We got two people in. We got two people. Stick around a little bit. Stick around. If you need a personal read, please let me know. You can subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and do that. Happy St. Patrick's Day, first off. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Get yourself a wonderful read. Welcome, 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 everybody. Go ahead and grab yourself a subscribe to the channel first. Grab yourself a personal read, and we can move forward here with everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Top of the wee afternoon to you. Wee bit of the afternoon to you. So, I'm going to stick around for a little longer. If I don't get any traction on the channel, I'm going to head out. I'm not getting any traction. It was like this yesterday, too. Not getting much traction on my channel. Not getting much traction. So if anyone wants a read, let me know. If you do want to get a read, let me know, let me know, let me know. I'm going to stick around just for a little longer. If anyone wants to read, I'm going to stick around just for a little longer. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not getting traction here. Hey, welcome in to Intuitive Insights. Stick around a little bit. Pull up a seat. Pull up a seat. Come up to the front. Don't be shy. Pull up a seat. Floor is open. Desk is open. Table is open for you. Come on up. If you want to grab a personal read, subscribe to the channel. Get you a read. Stick around a little bit. Don't just swipe away. Stick around a little bit. Happy St. Patrick's Day. How you doing? What's happening with you? Where you at? Let's chat for a minute. Let's chat. Let's chat. What you got going on? The channel is about tarot. What do you need to know about tarot? What do you need to know? What you got going on in your side of the world? What you got going on? Is there anything you need to chat about? You need a vent? What do you need? Welcome in to Intuitive Insights. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you already had your St. Patrick's Day, hopefully you had a wonderful day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Please don't drink and drive. Please do not drink and drive. Stick around a little bit. Let's chat. What's going on with you? What you got going on your side of the world? Got anything going on today? What's going on with you? Welcome in. Stick around a little bit. Pull up a chair. Stick around a little bit. Let's go ahead and chat. Let me know how you're doing. How you doing today? What you got going on? Introduce yourself to everybody. Let me know what you got going on today. Is there any questions you got about tarot? Any things you were interested in? How'd you fall into tarot? Is there any questions you want to ask me per se? Anything like that about tarot? Somebody's getting some delivery over here, some food delivery or something. In my community here, I'm checking it out, surveilling the situation here. Looks like he knocked a minute. Nobody's answering. There you go. Now they're answering. He signed away. They got their food. He's going back to his car now, surveilling the situation. He's taking off in his truck. He delivered the product. Oh yeah. He's probably door dashing or something. Probably door dashing. Looks like he's probably door dashing some 7-Eleven order. But it looks like maybe a CVS order. Delivering some stuff. Maybe a Grubhub. In this area, I would say he's probably door dashing. This guy here is probably door dashing out here. Yeah. But welcome in to Intuitive Insights. How's your St. Patrick's Day? Top of the afternoon to you. How's your St. Patrick's Day going? Stick around a little bit. Introduce yourself. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're coming from. Stick around a little bit. Let's hang out and chat for a little bit. What you got going on in the world? In your personal life, what you got going on that you want to share? Anything interesting? Anything exciting? Just trying to get familiar with the people that are in my collective. Just trying to get familiar with people. I see only a few regulars here. Only a few regulars that come in. Only a few regulars that tune in. I'd like to get to know a lot more of the collective. Who you are. I'd like to get to know you on a first name basis. Because I do pop on regularly. At least 3 days a week for sure right now. I'm popping on Monday for the transmission. Thursday for the archive, 78 card archive, and Friday for the guided messages. So I am hopping on a few days a week. As you see, I'm on other days of the week also. I was on earlier with my music. With my music, I was on earlier. Intuitive Insights guitar. So stick around a little bit. Let me know what you got going on. Just here chatting right now. Seeing if anyone needs a read. Yeah, I'm gonna stick around just for a little longer. If nobody hops on or I don't get any traction, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not sticking around all day if no one's on. That is a depletion of my energy if nobody's on. I'm sorry to say it, but it is a depletion of my energy if nobody's on. It's a real depletion of my energy. So, if anyone wants to grab a read, please let me know. Please let me know if you want to grab a read. You're gonna stay on 3 more minutes. After that, I'm out. It's kind of slow today. Slow this afternoon. I'm not sure, but it is slow. It is slow today. You get those days where you get busy days, you get slow days. But today is a slow day, very slow. So, trying to keep y'all sticking around on the channel. I'm really trying to get y'all to stick around, check the channel out. Really trying to, do some reads, see what's going on. Stick around the vibe, see how you like the vibe. Stick around a little bit, hang out, see what you like, what you don't like, what's going on with y'all. Just trying to have a conversation with y'all. See where things go, have a conversation. If it turns into a personal read, it turns into a read. But just trying to see where things are at. See how y'all are doing, where you're coming from, just chatting, seeing how things are. See what happens. Trying to get to know my collective a little bit. Understand my collective. Understand the readings my collective needs. Understand the collective messages for my collective. Because without the collective, there is no intuitive insights without the collective. The collective is what makes intuitive insights grow and get bigger and bigger. And 6 months ago, I didn't think I was going to have all this. I didn't think I was going to have as many subscribers as I have. I didn't think I was going to have all these days on my tarot that I had. We got one person in. We got a person in. We got Sammy. Welcome in, Sammy. How you doing today? Happy St. Patrick's Day. How you doing? What you got going on today? What you got going on? What's up with you today? You got any plans today for St. Patrick's Day? You got any plans? Welcome. You got any plans today for St. Patrick's Day? You got any plans this evening? Anything going on? Anything you're doing? Any parties you're going to? Any bars? Anything you got going on? Anything? Any personal issues? Anything you got going on that you want to share? Anything you got going on in the world, Sammy, that you want to share and talk about? Maybe I can help you out with a few things if you got some things going on. Maybe grab a read on it if you got some things going on that you want to discuss. Or if you just want to chat. I'm waiting to go run some errands to get ready to move, and my life is pretty boring, LOL. Are you moving pretty far, or are you moving pretty far from where you're at now? Is it decent? Are you upgrading? Let's see here. My ex's probation officer recently called me. They're looking for him. I'm wondering if I'm safe. It's kind of odd. They called me since I'm the one he tried to kill last year. They might be looking for you. They might be asking you because you have close ties with him, or did. You might know where he's at because you dated him. You might know where he's at. You might know some things. So they might be just looking for some answers out of you to see where things are. See where he's at. Closer to town and to an RV park. Becoming more independent. More independent. That's good news. Becoming more independent. Okay. That's really good. Becoming financially stable. Becoming the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You know, becoming those things is really good. Taking your life back in order, getting your life back in order. With your putting your feminine energy into things, getting your life in order. Those are nice things. We are married. Yeah, that's probably why they're asking you questions, because you're married and they're trying to see where he's at. 100%. I can guarantee that. 100%. That's why. That's why they might know. You might know where he's at. They might want to get some answers out of you. There are big restraining orders. There are big restraining orders. Okay. Sorry to hear that. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Hello. Are you doing for free? Yes. Mary, I am. I am. Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and join the queue. Exclamation point join. And you can grab yourself a read. Throw your question in there and I can grab you a read. Yes. I am doing free reads. Yes, I am. Exclamation point join. Let's refresh and see if you're in the queue, which you should be. You are in the queue. Perfect. Perfect. Is there anything in particular, Mary? Is there anything in particular that you wanted a reading on? Anything in particular? Or did you want to do a general? Let me know down in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, though. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Everybody here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Is there something that you want me to get a read on? You want to read on? Any questions you got? Or do you want just a general? We'll give Mary a minute or two here. We'll give her a minute or two here to see if she just wants a general or if she has a question here. We'll give her a moment, see what's going on. But otherwise, how's everyone doing out there? Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Please do not drink and drive. Please call somebody or a cab or a taxi if you have been drinking. I prefer you not leave your house, but that's another story. Are my sister and mom gonna blame me together for that? Hold on, let's see here. Are my sister and mom going to blame me together for that? My dad. Hold on. Okay. Are my sister and mom going to blame me for my dad's money being gone? Okay. Let's see here. Let me check the energy around this. Let me check the energy. Let me see what's going on. Let's take a look here. Let's look into the energy. Let's see what we got going on. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Higher angel guides, my higher angel spirits. Mary wants to know if she's going to get blamed from her sister and her mom about her dad's money. You know what I mean? It is his choices. It's toxic. Hot. Okay. It is his choices with his own money. It is his choices to make. I'm gonna put that out there. It is his choices. Okay. 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 Let's see here. Let's get some more cards here. Spirit, my higher angel guys. Let's get some more cards here for Mary. Let's get some more cards here. Let's tap into this. Let's see what's going on. Mary wants to know if she's gonna get blamed for her father's money here. Let's take a look here. Okay. 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 So, what I got here is the Knight of Pentacles forward, the High Priestess forward, the Musician is reversed. We got the Ten of Wands sideways, which is to the right for masculine energy. We got the Devil forward, and we got the Three of Wands, which is forward here. Okay? So with the Knight of Pentacles, I see that what Spirit's telling me, what's popping through, is that you're a warrior of your money. You're fighting for that money. You're fighting for your money. You're fighting to protect that money. Or he's protecting his money. He's fighting for his money. Fighting to protect his money here. Putting feminine energy into this to protect his money, protect the money, protect what it is. I do see that feminine energy here, especially with your sister and your mother. I see the feminine energy around this. But the money, it seems like it's guarded. You're having to guard yourself. I don't see a blockage here. I don't see a blockage with the Ten of Wands reversed. But I do see here, you got the Sun reversed, you got the Moon forward, and you got the King of Pentacles forward here. The Sun is a major arcana card. The Moon, the major arcana card too. But the Sun is the most positivist card I can give you out of the whole entire deck. And I see there's not any light on this situation. There's not any light on it to fight for it. Fight for that money. There's no light here. You're seeking answers. And I see that somebody here is very strong with the money. Could be your father. Very strong and masculine with that money. Knows what he wants with that money. Knows how to protect it. Knows what he wants with that money. And I see you here with the High Priestess looking for answers. Why are you here today? You're looking for answers from a read. You're here looking for answers. But let's take a look. Get a card on this High Priestess here for you, Mary. Okay. I see there's a lot of things going on around this. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of people may want the money. A lot of things may be going on, but you're not letting all those things affect you at this moment. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he was in military and he have dementia now. Okay. I can see that you have a lot of things going on. You have a lot of things going on, but you're focusing in on certain things. You're focusing on certain things. I can see that he was very strong. He was a warrior, guarding his money, very strong warrior, this energy. I see here you're looking for answers. You're here looking for answers. And you got the High Priestess. You got two High Priestesses here. Two of them. You got two. Which is confirmation here that you're going to start seeing answers you want to receive. You're going to start getting these answers. Maybe it could be through your own third eye, through your own self. But know that you are protected. You are divinely protected here. You are divinely protected. Could be through your third eye. Things are going to start coming through for you here. But I see some negative energy around this. I see some negative energy, though, around this here. I don't see that there's someone putting in their full feminine energy here to fill their cups. Full feminine energy around this. Meditation can really help you out. Meditation here could really help you out a lot. And in tarot, just for future reference, when you get a tarot read and you see multiple cards come out from multiple decks, and they're the same cards, those are confirmation. Those are cards screaming at you, trying to get messages through, but those are also clarifying cards, clarifiers. And sometimes when you start seeing the same card, like for example, when a reader like myself does reads and they start seeing the same cards come out multiple times for different reads, those sometimes talk to the reader themselves. And those are messages. And they will not blame me. And so they will not blame me. Man, I'm not sure. I'm picking up on the energy here. I'm picking up on the energy around this. I'm seeing that you are divinely protected. I'm seeing that with High Priestess. I'm seeing that you're going to receive some answers here when you meditate. You're going to start receiving some answers. You're going to start receiving some spiritual downloads, some intuitive downloads. I don't see there's a lot of spark into this. A lot of spark. mean, I do see that you're willing to fight. You're willing to fight and protect. You're willing to protect. I see that you're willing to protect your father. You're willing to protect your energy. You're willing to protect yourself here. You may ask after this if you want. You may ask, but that will be a paid read. If you do want a yes or no question, that will be a paid read. Those are $3 for a yes or no question. You are more than welcome to. You do get one read. You do get. I know you're new here to the channel, so I'm just briefing you. You do get a one-time read for being a new subscriber, and after that, they are paid reads. So if you do want to get a yes or no question, those are $3. The links are down in the chat, or not in the chat, down in the description for the Cash App or the Buy Me a Coffee. But I do see that you are very strong with your you're willing to fight. You're very strong with your emotion. You're protective, willing to fight. I see that feminine protective energy there. I don't see that you feel stuck. You don't feel stuck by this. Somebody doesn't feel stuck. I do see the Ten of Wands here. So I see there's kind of like, there's not a blockage, because the Ten of Wands forward is a blockage. I see a blockage. I see that as a blockage. I see that. Okay. Okay, maybe next time. Thank you for time and energy. You're welcome, you're welcome. Let's see here. I do, with Ten of Wands forward is a blockage, but it's sideways. So I see that there is a little bit of struggle here. There's a little bit of not knowing what's going on with his money, not knowing what's going on a little bit with it. I do see the Page of Wands here. So I do see that you're going to start receiving some downloads. You're going to start receiving some answers here about things. Your wishes are going to come. Your wishes are coming through a little bit. The Queen of Wands. So you're putting feminine energy into your choices about this. You're making the right choices about this. But there is some negative energy around this. You got the Devil. There's some negative energy around this. And I do see that with the Three of Wands, I see that your ships are coming in. Your ships are starting to come in a little bit. Your ships are starting to come in. I don't see any forward movement at the moment dealing with this negative energy, though. I don't see any forward movement here, any momentum on this. And I can see that with this here. I see that there's some negative energy. There's some negative attentions around this. Negative energy around this. With your father's money, there's some negative energy around this. I see that. I do see that. Maybe, like I have said, my mom and sister, they are toxic towards me. I do see the toxicity. I do see it with the Devil energy here. I do see that. You got Devil twice. You got Devil twice. So I do see that energy here. You're starting to see it. You're starting to see it come out. You're starting to see that. You're starting to see that energy. You got the Nine of Pens. So I do see that there's some flow here with your father. There's some flow. You're comfortable. There's some flow here with this. With the Three of Wands, like your ships are coming in and there's some flow here. I do see that there's flow here. Could be that connection with your father. I do see with your money, there's that Three of Pentacles. So I do see with that money here, there's a flow of it here. Maybe an inheritance, maybe something going on there. Not sure. I do see the star. There's a spark here. There's some energy here. There's wonderful energy here. I see that. Let me pull another. Let me shuffle. Spirit, can you give me another card after this star energy here? What's the energy here on your father's money, but also with the details of the connection here? What is What is going on here? What's coming through here is what's coming through here is not more of the money, but the connection between you and your father is what's coming through here, is what I'm getting. I'm getting more of the connection with you and your father. I'm seeing that there is a flow here of connection with you and your father. I see that you're laying something to rest. You're laying something big time to rest. And you're walking away from something. You're walking away from something. It could be that you're walking away from this toxicity. You're walking away from that situation. You're not letting it affect you anymore. I do see that your shifts are coming in. I see that there's a wonderful spark here. I see that you are divinely protected. I do see that you're going to start receiving some dreams. You're going to start receiving some downloads. Those informational downloads in your head, you're going to start receiving those, getting information on things. Let's see here. I see calmer seas for you. Way calmer seas. This isn't all bad. This is not all bad. Let's see what you're walking away from. Because I got a feeling it's that toxicity or that belief of it. But I do see, I want to say it's that toxicity here. Let's see if Spirit wants to get a card on this from my deck here. Let's take a look here. Okay. We got two cards which are sideways, which are to the left for feminine energy. Stagnant energy. Stagnant. So let's take a look here. We got three actually. Both are all sideways. To the left for feminine energy. Let's take a look here. Okay. The musician over here was reversed. Okay. So I got the Two of Swords. I got the Two of Swords. I got the musician. And I got the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like you're starting to make a choice, but you're not fully there yet. You're not fully able to make a choice. To walk away. To walk away. You haven't fully made the choice to walk away from the situation or whatever it may be. You would use your own discernment. You would know the best. Tie the cards into your own perspective here. But the Eight of Cups is walking away energy. That's walking away, moving to a new horizon. So you are walking away from something. And your spirits are kind of leading me more towards that toxicity. You're getting rid of it. You're getting rid of the negative energy. And you're fully not making the choices yet. To have that energy, that spark energy, to throw your magic into this and really see your wheel turn in your favor. And really cultivate in a way that you can really make things work for yourself. I do see some wonderful energy here with you and your father. I see that there's a wonderful connection here with you and your father. I do see that. I do see that you are able to make wonderful feminine choices here with this Queen of Wands energy. But then again, with the Eight of Pens, are you really tapping into your strengths here? Are you really tapping into your accolades and your strengths here with the situation here? Let's pull some cards. Let's see what the final message is here. Okay, I got three more cards that are sideways here. Three more are sideways. Stagnant energy. Let's see here. You got the Five of Swords to the right for masculine energy. You got the Three of Swords left, feminine energy. And you got the Star to the left, right, masculine energy. Thank you, and I think it's also my ex-love relationship. Could be. The Star here is forward. Okay? The Star here is sideways. So it looks like what you need to make this choice. It looks like right now, that choice that you're not making, or you're starting to make that choice you're starting to make, there's a spark, but there's not a spark. You know what I mean? It's sideways. And it is feminine energy. So there's a spark here. Like there's positive light here. There's a spark, but there's not. I see the Five of Swords to the left, feminine energy here, where you're starting to see, you're starting to get rid of that doubt. You're still having a lot of doubt, but you're getting rid of the doubt at the same time. You're getting rid of that negative energy. You're starting to get rid of it. And with the Three of Swords, you're starting to remove that sword, that heartbreak. You're starting to remove that with that past relationship. You're starting to move forward and get rid of that heartache, get rid of that doubt, that stress, get rid of that. You're really starting to get rid of that by removing the sword, dealing with that breakup, dealing with the breakup, dealing with that stress, getting that out of your life. And the Four of Cups. So are you really open to are you really open to the thought of moving forward and really getting rid of this toxicity, getting rid of it, and really becoming the Ace of your Swords, and really taking the step to really do this? Because I see your ships are coming in. I see you in a wonderful flow here. I do see this. Let's see here. Yeah, you got the Three of Pens again. The Three of Pens are coming in. I see things moving very fast for you here with the Nine of no. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. No. I see that there's a flow here with your Three of Pens again. I see that there's a flow here, and I see that you're going to be able to get your crop. You're going to be able to get the money, the things that you want. You're going to be able to have that. You're going to see your wishes come true. You're going to start seeing some things here, but you got to get out of this situation you're in. You got to get out of this situation here. The four again. Another 4 came out again. 44 can be significant to you. 4s can be significant. You're trying to balance all this. You're really trying to balance all this. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles came out on top of this King of Pentacles. I see. So I do see some feminine energy here. I do see that positive energy here. I do see it. I do see some warrior energy here from your father. I see that warrior energy. I do see that strength here on the. I do see the strength. I do see that you're trying to nurture this, and you're trying to take a lead, and maybe step in where your father needs you. Step in and be strong with things. Let's get one more card here. Or let's get one more card here. Spirit. All right, we got 3 more here. I think Spirit's calling it. We got some more stagnant energy here. Some more stagnant energy. Yeah. You got the 7 of Pentacles to the right, sideways. You got Death to the left. You got Death to the left. And you got the 6 of Swords here to the left. Now, the Death card does not always mean a literal death. It means an ending. An ending. It doesn't always mean death. There's an ending. There's something that wants to come through here that wants to move you to calmer seas and really give you the knowledge and the strength you need, the wealth, give you that generational wealth. There's something here that wants to come through. There's something here that your father wants to give you. It could be wealth. It could be spiritual wealth. It could be a legacy that he wants to give you moving forward. And you need to let this new beginning come through. You need to let this new beginning come through. I see that you're walking away from this situation, and it seems like you're getting an upgrade spiritually. There's an upgrade coming through with the High Priestess is here. There's an upgrade coming through. You're gonna get some downloads. There's a new cycle coming in for you here. This is looking good for you. Once you get out of the situation that you're in, things are looking good for you. I see this. I do see this. Watch for your dreams. We are still in Mercury retrograde. So this would be, we're still in Mercury retrograde until the 20th. 20th or 26th. We're still in Mercury retrograde. So a few more days of Mercury retrograde. This would be a perfect time to Let the universe know your questions. Let the universe know your concerns, and ask the universe to show you things in your dreams, and start writing them down. If you wake up at 3 in the morning, try to remember everything in your dream that you can, every detail. Write it down, or type it in on your phone right away. Type it in on one of the chat bots and ask them, I dreamed of this, and let them detail everything and tie it into your life and start seeing where things click. Because I see that you're going to get some spiritual downloads here. You're going to start seeing things, and your father wants to give you something here spiritually. I do see it. You're going to start receiving something spiritually here. I do see that. Or it may come from an ancestor. It may come from an ancestor. So that's why I'm telling you to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention. I do 100% on point. From love to family problems. Okay. I do see the negativity here. I see that you're walking away from this toxicity. I see that there is a wonderful connection here with you and your father. I do see that there's a wonderful connection here with his strengths, with money, with his strengths and things like that. Like I said, you're going to start getting some downloads that are coming through, Mary. You're going to start getting some downloads that are coming through, and a spiritual upgrade. It could be a legacy from an ancestor, or it could be from him spiritually. There's some things that are coming through. So hopefully that resonated with you, gave you a little bit of clarity there, helped you out a little bit. If you do get a chance, check out my other channel, Intuitive Insights Guitar. Check that channel out. And check out my song called Strength. Check that channel out. And check out that song called Strength. It may help you out. It may give you some clarity for some things you got going on. Check out that song, Strength. It may help you out. Ready? And check out, while you're at it, Mary, check out any signs that you're receiving. Any number patterns. And think about, at the time when you see certain patterns, when you see certain number patterns come out, like 111, 444, 1111, 222, think about what you're thinking at that time and doing at that time. What are you doing in that moment? What are you thinking about in that moment? And stop and look at that. 222 is balance. 333 is divine alignment. I want to say 444 is I know nines are new beginnings, 10 are completions, 10's completion, 9s are new beginnings. I don't remember them all at the moment. I don't remember them all. I know 8s are for abundance. 8s and 18s are for abundance. Some things like that. So hopefully that resonated with you. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of clarity, helped you out a little bit. I would at this time get more spiritually in tune with your father, more spiritually. Get more spiritually inclined with him. In the state of everything going on at this moment. Get more spiritually with him. And really ask the universe about those questions. Ask the universe. Because you are going to receive some heavy downloads. Heavy downloads. So, hopefully that resonated with you and gave you some clarity. If you do want to get a yes or no question, you're more than welcome to donate $3 to the channel and grab yourself a $3 yes or no question. You're more than welcome to do that if you would like so at this time. If you want to get a clarifier and you want to just clarify things up, Mary, you do have a Moon Oracle card. Those are $5. Those are a nice clarifier. They clarify things up for you, let you know what kind of what's going on in the moon phase that you're in. That can help you out a little bit, give you a little clarity if you need to. But hopefully that did help you out and gave you some resonated a little bit for you and everything like that. So if anyone else does want to grab a read, exclamation point join. If you want to grab a read, exclamation point join. That will get you a read. Either a new subscriber read or a paid read. Give me exclamation point join for free read. exclamation point join new subscriber will get you a free read, or you can do exclamation point join paid, which will get you a paid read, depending on the options. Depending on the options that are up here in the marquee that are scrolling by. All the options are in the marquee, so please do check that out. All the options are down below. The Cash App and the Buy Me a Coffee is down below too, if you do want to grab a read. The queue is open if anyone wants to grab a read. I'll give it a few minutes. If nobody wants to grab a read, I'm going to head out. I'm going to head out for today. If nobody else wants to grab a read. So we'll give it a minute or two here. See what happens. See if anyone wants to grab a read. Let's see here. What time it is? 22. Yeah, we'll give it a minute or two. I'll give it a minute or two. We'll see if anyone else pops in. I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Like I said, if anyone else pops in and wants to grab a read, more than welcome. All right, doesn't look like anyone wants to grab a read, so I'm going to head on out. Hopefully y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Again, do not drink and drive. I recommend you do not drink and drive. Call everyone else you can. Do everything else you can to not drink and drive. Do not get behind the wheel. So with that said, I'm going to head out for today. Hopefully that gave you some clarification for the people that did get reads today. And thank you all. My ear was just ringing for a moment. I'm gonna ponder with this. Welcome in, welcome in. We got one person in the room. If you needed a read, please let me know if you need a read. If you need a read, exclamation point join, new subscriber or a paid read, exclamation point join paid. Spirit, what's up? I'm going to head off for the day. I'm going to head off for today, but hopefully y'all have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I don't get in too much trouble today, so keep it real. But I'm going to head off. I'm going to head out for today. Thank you for being a wonderful subscriber here to the channel. Thank you for everyone that's a new subscriber, and I will catch y'all later. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out, and please, 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 check out my other channel and subscribe to it. Intuitive Insights Guitar. All things music over there. All things music. Subscribe to both channels. With that said, bada bing, bada boom. I'll catch y'all from here to there. Out for now. Keep it fresh. Catch you on the next one.